Greetings, Earthlings! It's Wednesday, and we went to the grocery shop just now, and we came back. We had a shower. I thought I'd just probably put some sunglasses on, and it would probably look cool, so on principle I should probably keep them on. Do it blind today. It's a pretty dark room. Oops. Okay. Larry the kitty is on my wire. And there was a comment yesterday asking where the kitties were. So I've locked them in here. I should probably ensure everyone knows both the kitties have their own Instagram. Harry's, and I'll get him quickly. Oh, he's right there. One moment. Come here. Okay. Oh boy. Oopsie, sorry baby. Okay. So this is Harry. It's my boy. He's my first cat. I got him 2 or 3 years ago now. He was 10, and he's just the best. He's the absolute best, aren't you? I've like the chillest, fluffiest, best kitties ever. I really do. Where do you want to go? Should we show the world your tummy? It's like, fuck you. Yeah, this is my best friend. Hey? Should we sing through some cats? Memory. Anyway, I just thought I'd do a nice little introduction today and not be too awkward. Good boy. And then there's Larry. Maybe it'll just come up here. And she actually came back from New York with me last August, and she's amazing. There's not a peep out of her. There was a tornado and my flights were cancelled twice. And we, at one point, were in the airport, in JFK Airport, for hours and hours and hours. And I at one point left and I went to a gas station and I got some wet food. I was new to her then, and so I smeared it in her fur. And then my flights, they said the one airline had made a mistake, that my flights didn't exist, that they suggested I bought new flights. And to actually fly with her after all this kerfuffle, I had to get the paperwork for her to be an emotional support pet. She's my emotional support cat, in all honesty. And after they were cancelled twice, and they told me that, oh well, that flight doesn't exist, and I had this little cat who'd been in her crate for almost days, and we'd been sleeping, oh my god, just made little forts and stuff in the airport and trying to get as close as we could to a plug-in, and JFK doesn't have seats. But she survived. There's nothing that bonds like that. She wouldn't meow, she wouldn't make a peep. When I got really upset, like, you could see her little heartbeat, and I said to them, like, you're gonna actually kill an emotional support cat. But she's here. So Larry's Instagram is Larry, Larri dot ETTI, Larry.Etty. They thought she was a boy, but she wasn't. I didn't name her. And then Harry, he actually came named as Gremlin. And I'd gone to the SPCA a few times. And it was around Black Friday, and they had a thing on the wall saying, oh, if you get your cats on Black Friday, you get a 20% deal off or whatnot. And it was the Sunday before this or something. And I said to them, well, he's 10 and you've made me sign the form because he's old and he's black. Can we have a Black Sunday deal? So I got him a very good price. Yeah. So that's Harry. He's the huge fluffy one. Oh, I shouldn't say that. That's rude. He's a big. No. And his Instagram is harry.mose, HARI.MOSE. Full name, Harrison Mose Gary Stein Craig. All right. I do have Instagram as well. But that's not important. So I was thinking, it's Counttessa. I would like to do some classical music. I'll just do one song. And I've been debating which song to do. Should I keep the glasses on? Yeah. Oh, okay, good. I've been debating which song. I'm torn between 3. Could have fun on the Cold song. It's actually for a high tenor, like a counter tenor. It's done by females or sopranos or mezzo sopranos, but I've been playing around with it, and I love it as a song. I love it. I've been trying to decide which key or which octave I would want to start in, as of course when it's originally sung, it's by a man's voice that's very, very high, and so I think, do I want to make it interesting by pushing my range and getting lower and lower and lower and doing it really low, almost the juxtaposition? So there would be my first note, and my highest note in the song would be there. Or I do it at a really nice, comfortable range for me, and my lowest note in it would be, my highest note would be, or I do it an octave above that, and like the song is intended, it's high. It's like, ooh, wow, that's impressive. And so my lowest note, if I do it in that octave, would be my highest note. So I was thinking one day, maybe it's today, I don't know, going through it in each octave and warming down and seeing how it sounds, as I have some really fun ideas for it. Should I tell them? I'm going to tell them. So Vivaldi's Four Seasons, I think that's how it goes. But the winter, I feel it's such an opportunity to kind of mash up the two, and so do Purcell's The Cold Song with the Vivaldi's Winter. Yeah, I don't know. I there's something there which I'm gonna just keep playing around with. One thing though I would like to quickly talk about as well before I do sing, and I'm very excited, and it seemed like the appropriate day to wear it if I wanted to do something classical. And it's a t-shirt I'm wearing that I designed myself, and the idea kind of came to me a long time ago in pieces. And so the back, I'll show you the back. So it's actually a swimsuit, and so like a violin or a cello, the sound holes right there. Yes, yes. And on the front, it says, "You're a plucking Stradivarius." And a few years ago, I found Man Ray's piece of like artwork, and he had, oh, what's the artist? It's essentially almost like a visual remix. He loved Ingra, I think's the name, paintings and paintings of women and kind of a nude series. And so Man Ray was very inspired and wanted to create a body of work. Do I need these? Yeah.
Just stay here.
And so kind of Man Ray wanted to pay homage to Ingra's nudes, and he then takes a photo of a lady, and then he burns and etches in the sound holes on her back, and then took another photo. And so I saw that, and I was just like, oh, it's stunning. I want that tattoo. But I looked, and I couldn't find a tattoo that it just didn't look good on anyone. I feel it's too jarring. This huge black, maybe if it was done in brown ink, or, and I love tattoos, but I couldn't see it done. I haven't yet seen it done in a way that does it justice. And so is this boring? Okay. Oh my god.
Your cat's tearing up the carpet, though.
Larry. Sorry. Where is my phone? It's going off. This is good. Probably in a binder. I like to hide my, oh my god. 1 second. My phone is just disturbing my own performance. I'm a Tommy texter. Okay, hopefully that's good. So, I recently saw the Okanagan Symphony Orchestra play, and there was a feature instrument that was a Stradivarius, and this cellist had received a grant for a couple of years, and they'd got this one Stradivarius cello out from the storage. He gets to play it for a couple of years. He's clearly worked really hard. He's a really renowned player, and so seeing him play, and kind of the honor that is, one thing my producer says to me in an encouraging, like, really, really, really nice compliment is, he'd say to me, "You're a Stradivarius," and he said, if you've practiced today, you've done everything you need to do. And I think when I saw the Stradivarius and realized that he had been given the permission and granted to, I was like, whoa, that's a very nice compliment. And I so I wanted to put on the front you're a plucking Stradivarius, and just like for people to hopefully feel good about themselves. And then on the back, I thought with a bathing suit, with you can take it off, you can wear it, and it doesn't just look bad. As I said, I've yet to see the tattoo version. As much as I loved it, and I realized I can't get that tattooed, as it just doesn't seem to be pull offable. So I'm very excited that I could kind of put all of these ideas together into making like this t-shirt. So swimming suit thingy. Depends how you want to wear it. Swimsuits require glasses. So I have a couple options. Now I have a nice classical, regal, very great, sound like Trump, very good outfit. I'm ready to sing some opera.
People can buy the swimsuit. That's important.
Yeah, it is actually something that you can buy on my website if you want your own. Yeah. I really don't know if now's the time that people are buying stuff, but I'm very excited that my idea is something I'm very proud of. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So the question is, do I want to do some Handel? Do I want to do some Strauss? Do I want to do Purcell? And what? Just trying to decide. I'll do just a little bit of Handel, I think. Yeah. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah? Yeah?
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah. And I think I'm just gonna do it a cappella, as a lot of accompaniments, I don't know if a vocalist is actually considered. And with longer passages and fun licks. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a song by Handel from Seth, and a song called Godendo, and it sings about, it talks about like the waves. So if I think about it, this is probably the song I should do in my bathing suit t-shirt. Both. Yeah. Sorry, the kitties are out of view. Godendo, vezzo e so è bello, quel ruscello la libeta. Ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Godendo, vezzo e so è bello, quel ruscello la libeta. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. That's a harpsichord. Pretend. Et relebe con onde chiare lito al mare correndo va. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. Godendo. Ding 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 ding. Vezzo è bello. Ding 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 ding. Quel ruscello la libeta. Ring ding 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 ding. Godendo va. Vezzo è bello quel ruscello fa godendo la libertà. Godendo la libertà. Ding. Yeah. So, I'll see you tomorrow. Every time. Thank you, Scotty. Okay. I hope everyone is well. And if you're sick, you're getting help and on the up. And thank you if you watched.